right, good morning. Obviously, we're up debating right now, so the leader Upmeyer, Libby Witt is supporting. She's up on the floor. I think that this week was exciting on a couple different levels and disappointing on a rather dramatic level. Obviously very disappointed that we have still not gotten supplemental state aid on the governor's desk. We reached out to the Senate Democrats to try to get that downstairs. We continue. We ready to commit to the 1.25, which, when it's added with the other pieces, represents half of all the dollars. The new dollars are coming to the state. Of course, the REC meets later today, so that may get adjusted some. That is the amount of growth that may get adjusted some, but they say that's the commitment we made, was to get that done early. It's the first bill we passed off the floor of the House. Hopefully we can get that done here in short order. The other promises we made to school districts is we'd find ways to give them flexibility to manage the resources they have in their activities. And this week we passed a couple bills to do that. Earlier in the week we passed one with regard to management levy. Some point in time today we'll also do one with regard to at-risk children. And then we also said we'd address some cost containment issues. And Tuesday, long Tuesday, late Tuesday that ended yesterday, we also sent them some collective bargaining changes. And we think that's part of the recipe as well. So, like I said, we're trying to follow through on those commitments we've made and get those bills to the governor's desk. Well, I think that's very regrettable. I mean, that's one of the first bills when the Democrats were in control of everything in 2007. I mean, that's one of the first things they started talking about was changes that needed to be made in collective bargaining, but now all of a sudden that shouldn't be part of the conversation. I don't understand. A lot of work, a lot of conversation. We'll get the last estimate today. As you all know, if the number goes down for FY16, then we're compelled to follow that one. If it goes up, then we use the December number. We should be able to figure out the size of the pie or the total general fund expenditure here in relatively short order. And then the conversation will probably start with the chairs, two appropriations chairs. I would assume the Director of Department of Management, they'll have conversations and start trying to figure out what those different targets are going to be. Hopefully we can have targets in a handful of weeks. We made that promise, and it's our intention to follow through on the 1.25, which is, again, just a little bit under $50 million by itself, okay, plus the other 50.
So
I do not anticipate that the Revenue Estimate Conference will lower the amount to a point where we don't think we can follow through on that promise, if that makes sense.